You have no idea what you've done, but you will. Hello guys, and welcome to Horrific Reviews. This week we are reviewing The Lazarus Effect, and this is a really neat title, and there's a few cool things I'd like to point out before we start. So, this has actually got a star from American Horror Story in it. Evan Peters actually appears in this movie, which is very interesting. I found that fucking awesome that he was in it. I also want to point out the fact that last week I did Pet Sematary, and this movie is very similar to Pet Sematary. And when I explain to you guys the movie, you guys are going to understand that. So first of all, this is a group of scientists, and they are trying to come up with a formula to bring animals or people back from the dead. Lots of science in this movie, and I'm not big on science. I don't know a lot about science and the stuff they talked about in the movie, but you don't have to be big into science to understand what's going on in the movie. They test this on a dog where they try and bring a dog back from the dead. When they did bring him back from the dead, he was unable to eat. He had no appetite. He was aggressive. He was just very strange. He wasn't the same dog. He wasn't friendly. They wanted to experiment more with it. They really wanted to figure out a way to not have that, to have everything normal. They could seriously be inventing something that is amazing. I mean, when they brought the dog back, they had noticed that the dog no longer had cataracts. This dog had stage 5 cataracts in his eyes before they tried bringing him back. And when they did bring him back, his cataracts was completely fixed. They thought that they had found a cure to blindness. So they wanted to experiment more, and they tried bringing another dog back. But here's what happened. One of the ladies that was a scientist that was working, she had to flip a switch, and there's this needle that went into your temple, and it shocked you alive, I guess. When she flipped the switch, she got electrocuted and died. It killed her. One of the other guys that was working on it, like the head scientist, is her boyfriend, and he started freaking out. They tried bringing her, getting her back. Well, they tried shocking her back, and no go. There was no luck. They couldn't get her back. So, what did he decide to do? He grabs her, puts her on the operating table, and tries to bring her back that way. Yes, it did work. I hope I'm not ruining any part of the movie for you guys. I just want to give you guys a little rundown. Yes, this did work. She was brought back. But when she was brought back, she was different. All I'm going to tell you is that she had more control over her brain than the average human. At one time, we were only able to use 10% of our brain. Well, she had about 100. That's that for that part of the movie. I'm not going to say any more. Don't want to ruin anything for you guys. But it was a very interesting, very neat movie. I definitely want to rate it. Good 7 out of 10 this movie deserves. Why? Well, because, I don't know, it was just really interesting. I think it had some creepy parts in it, but I don't know. To me, it was more of a sci-fi movie than a horror movie. But that's okay. Very good movie, guys. 7 out of 10 for Lazarus Effect. And really awesome to have Evan Peters in it. And I know earlier I mentioned to you guys that this movie is similar than last week's movie that I reviewed, Pet Sematary. In the movie Pet Sematary, they brought a cat back to life from burying it in the ancient Indian burial ground. But when the cat came back, it was evil. Same thing with the dog in Lazarus Effect. The dog came back and it was aggressive. And then a woman, a female human, same thing in Pet Sematary. The guy buried his wife in the burial ground, and she came back and she was evil, just like in Lazarus Effect. But no one was being buried. It was just all science stuff. Anyway, guys, that's it for this review. I hope you guys enjoy it. Actually, I do have some pages for you guys to check out on Facebook. Horrific Reviews has a Facebook page down below in the description below. Check it out. Link is there. Also, I run a horror-based fan group on Facebook. It's called The Horror Pit, and that link is down below too. If you guys really enjoy this, give it a thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe. I need more subscribers. This is a pretty new page I've been doing. I've only been doing this for about a month now, so I really appreciate you guys giving me all positive feedback. I've had nothing but positive feedback. I have not had one negative comment or message on Horrific Reviews. You guys are amazing. You know what? You like these videos so much, share them with your friends. Share it amongst Facebook. Anywhere you guys want. I would really appreciate it. Share, 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 share. I've never asked you guys to share any of my videos before, and I get a lot of shares, which is amazing. Really appreciate it. Thanks for being here, guys. I really appreciate you guys. Be sure to comment down below because I want to know, what movie should I review next? The movie that is requested the most, I will review for you guys. Or if not, I will pick one that I like or that I have not seen yet. But request a movie down below. I want to know, what movie should I review next week? Thank you all for being here. This is Horrific Review. See you guys later.